Hunting presents a conversation with Jason Mai, Managing Director of the Titan Perforating and Instruments Division. Can you provide an overview of the Titan Division's core business activities?
We do a lot in the perforating arena, not only the hardware side, but also instrumentation. We do a lot on the logging side also. But overall, the takeaway from, I hope the takeaway from the presentation is that the Titan brand is quite large in breadth, and able to supply almost anything that's needed out there. Technology will change, of course, right? So as the technology changes, the techniques change, we'll change our portfolio also to grow along with that.
You're seeing positive trends in international sales. What's driving this, and what does it mean for your business?
Well, I think the international trend is going to continue on because the underinvestment for quite a long time. Now, it could be both conventional and unconventional. And conventional, I'm talking about offshore work, also some land work. But as the world needs to secure energy, I think that they have to invest more on the international side. It has to keep up. As far as how it impacts Titan, the completion space tends to come along about, I would say, 2/3 of the way towards the end of the well life cycle. So we're always in there in one way or another, whether it be conventional or unconventional. And as we have developed the technologies for unconventional and are leading in that, I think that will always bode very well for us in the future as those techniques continue to grow.
Can you share your thoughts on Hunting Titan's growth in North America?
I'll say that technology is probably the one key phrase that I would actually talk about as far as growth in North America. I think that a lot of times you have different tiers of technology and different tiers of competitors, I would say. Mm-hmm. And in the end, technology helps operators and the wireline companies be more efficient and safer. And over time, they will value that branding. Take, for example, our control fire technology, right? Mm-hmm. It's been a dominant factor for how many years? But at first, it did take a long time for it to be adopted, essentially, because it was a higher cost system. I think people are seeing the value in that now. And on top of that, not just North America, now the international side is seeing that also, meaning that you don't sacrifice safety and reliability.
U.S. onshore activities have experienced a decrease in recent years. How is Hunting Titan navigating this challenge, and what is its approach?
That's a very good question. I think a lot of people ask me that question now as regards to activity goes. Rig count has dropped, but also the type of activity that the rigs are running now is a little bit different than before. I do see a bit more efficiency gains in drilling, so that may be a reason why there's less rigs needed. But that doesn't mean that activity has not dropped. It has dropped. I think the E&Ps are a lot more capital disciplined in the way they're handling their business now. For a company like Titan, or a division like Titan within hunting, we're able to leverage our portfolio and we're able to bump up the international sales to help buffer us a little bit slow down in the US. Now, will it stay slow for a long time? Mm-hmm. I think you're sort of seeing the bottom of it either in this quarter or next quarter. All indications are that it should be back to normal or start to stabilize and ramp up in the next coming years. So I would say that it has to be cause for concern, but because of our technology and our portfolio, we're able to weather that better than companies that don't have the same size of portfolio that we do.
The H3 plug-and-play perforating system has control fire recon directly integrated. Will the H4-oriented perforating system have this as well?
I'm glad you asked the question. I think there's been a bit of a mystery shroud around H4 until we fully launch it, right? Which we are doing right now. H4 is built on the platform H3, but it's very unique on its own in the way it does its job. But you look at the guts of it, it's very similar to H3.
What are the benefits of integrating control fire recon into H3 and H4 perforating systems?
The benefits of control fire is not only in the gun side. I would say that it took us a while to make it consistent across the board for all the systems that we build, whether it be into our power charge, into the gun system, into the fire head, anything that we do. I think all this is integrated with our new Perf Plus panel, which is very key for us. So with Perf Plus and Recon, we're able to integrate or interrogate an entire string at the same time. H3 and H4 is a different gun system for different things. We will keep advancing H3 and H4 in the future. But what we've done is that we've created a common platform for all these gun systems that we could easily improve later on, I'll say.
How does Hunting Titan prioritize innovation to fuel its success?
We don't cut back on technology. We've never cut back on technology. Even H4 was sort of born during COVID. The idea of H4, we never stopped innovating, even in a downturn. So I take great pride in making sure that we do have the budgets to sustain our innovation philosophy. And we also have a great program for innovation. So, I think we have a lot of patent ceremonies. The guys tend to understand that, doing a lot of patents and doing a lot of unique things are good for them and for the company. As far as how we help our customers, a prime example is Perf Plus, which is not only an automated shooting system, but also it's a data logger. As we see equipment out in the field get streamlined more and more, our equipment will need to be streamlined more and more and contribute to their efficiency in the field. Now, will we keep on this path? Yes, we will. Will we improve on Perf Plus? Yes, we will. Will we have an H5? Of course we will. I may not know what it is quite yet, but we will have one.